How do you see the transformation of the role of the media agency and the brand and some of those big conversations that will be taking place at the ANA?
Well, I mean, I think part of the reason that I came here is because I do think that there's a kind of a disruption happening in the entire advertising ecosystem. And then within that, the agency model, I think, certainly is seeing some change as well. Not just the media agency, but the ad agency and the slew of different types of social, mobile, digital agencies as well. And from my perspective as a marketer, it used to be that we kind of had our advertising agency as the right hand for the CMO, and then all the other agencies were kind of managed by them as the lead agency. But because of the advent of technology and data and all the things happening now, that relationship isn't quite the same. I know we went from having an agency of record to several different agencies and social, mobile, data, digital, whatever. And so I think it's difficult for an ad agency, the big agency, to manage that and lead it. So what's happening now is you're finding a number of different agency rosters for different clients. And what IBM has, which is great, is we're not a holding company, because the way the holding companies work is they buy a bunch of agencies, but they don't really work together. We're truly one company. And the way iX operates is to service clients across all the different resources that IBM has. And some of our resources are striking in terms of technology and data. And I can talk about some of the examples, but they're amazing in terms of how we're moving from straight advertising to a combination of design and creative and data and technology to really change the face of marketing as we know it.
So what's that value proposition to the brands when you go into pitch or their needs, or it's definitely a different model, isn't it?
It's definitely a different model. I mean, I'll give you a great example. When the Masters is one of our clients, and so they came to us and said, we need a better mobile solution. So what an agency would typically do is make an ad. Make an ad that would make sense for mobile, but it's a small device and it interrupts everything. And what a digital agency might do is create an app, which might be engaging in some manner. What we did was actually put IoT sensors on all the trees at the Masters, or the 18 trees, because one of the insights is when you're watching the Masters, all you get to see, or any golf tournament for that matter, all you get to see is what the network decides to broadcast. You see one hole out of 18 as opposed to all of the sports where you can watch all the action that's going on. But your favorite golfer might be Tiger, he might be on hole 6 and you want to see that. So by putting Internet of Things sensors on the trees, we could see any hole we want. And so a person on their mobile device can stream the particular hole that they're interested in versus just what the network is broadcasting. That's a mobile experience. That's very different from running an ad or whatever it does for the Masters. It engages consumers, it provides utility, it provides entertainment, all the things you'd like to do, but it's not necessarily an ad.